Everybody, and welcome to a new session here out of CYBEX. My name is Marvin, and today's session will be really cool. You may can already see it behind me and next to me. Yes, we are talking about high chairs, and we have something really new. Now you might think like, didn't we had already a session with Marvin together about high chairs? Yes, you did. But we grew our family in furniture. So our Lemo high chair does have a sibling right now, the Click and Fold. And this high chair is absolutely amazing. It's made out of beechwood. And look at this craftsmanship. It's so nice, smoothly done. Already the touch and feel forces me kind of to sit in there. It's really, those edges is rounded shaped. It feels already so comfortable, but I want to bring all the features and what ergonomic features we have in there within a second. Before we start there, let's have a look of the possibilities to use this, I would say, evolution kind of high chair. You can actually have it from birth all the way up to 99 years. And that is what CYBEX stands for. We try to bring up products that can have a long time range with you, which have nice features. In that sense, ergonomic is the biggest part, but we wouldn't be CYBEX if we would not listen to you guys, to already parents. Why? Let me tell you, you need space. You have so many things in your house flying around that all of a sudden, the moment that you might need to vacuum clean, or you have a birthday celebration for the little ones, and now all of a sudden the living room becomes the dance hall, you need to store things. The Click and Fold is the perfect decision for it. Look at this. You just fold it to that slim measurements. Within a second, you gained a lot more space. You can vacuum and clean behind. You can lift it up 6.4 kilograms and store it anywhere for the momentum of dancing around with the little ones during their birthday or whatever you have. This one is so easy, and this is where the name comes from. It's a Click and Fold made out of, let me say it again, beechwood. I love that. Beechwood from top to bottom. And as mentioned, you can use it from birth with this bouncer, the attachment, and that is something I really love. You want to have a product not all, say, from 2-3 years onwards. You really can use it from birth on. Yeah, you use the frame, and I kind of like this setup because you might think like, okay, why do we have the plates down here? I mean, yes, you could store it still in the box and then you hide it somewhere until you need it. But in my opinion, just during the session, I figured out like, hey, that's kind of smart. Because the momentum that you're going to change from the bouncer, which is, by the way, you can use it from birth up to 6 months approximately, the moment you need to change it and bring the seat plates and the leg plate inside, where are they? Yeah, you stored them somewhere. They are still in the box. Let's find them. Hey, you always have them here. You just take this out, you unscrew the adapters, and then you bring the seat panel and the leg rest as well as the backrest into place, and you're ready to go. So I kind of like, but it's up to you guys. You can store it, you can bring it there. But I liked this scenario, so I wanted to mention it for you. So let's have a look at the bouncer. I said it already, up to 6 months. In my opinion, really make sure to look at each child independently. They're human beings, and also how they grow, how they develop their spine is always different. You get already a kind of idea that you might need to change due to the fact that they start trying to lift up their head while they are lying flat or in this position. That is already a kind of sign to you that it seems like they want to be more upright. Yeah, so in average we say up to 6 months, and also you can play a little bit with the buttons here to bring it into 3 different positions. The moment they are growing out, you bring the seat panel into the right position as well as the leg rest and the backrest. And then I would say start slowly. Yeah, you have to imagine the little ones, the muscle structure, the development of their spine is not there where it is for us as an adult. Yeah, for us, sitting on a chair, it's kind of normal. For them, it's something new. And if you go right out from this into the seat position, train them slowly. I would not go down the road to say, hey, they can sit in there the first dinner. No, that's also why we have the table here. You could, for example, bring it into the living room. You bring it into the backyard. It's summertime right now, or whatever it is. You attach the table, you put some toys there, maybe something to paint or already snacks, and you slowly start training them on how to sit in an upright position for a couple more minutes. And that is why I also love to mention we have a 4-in-1 box, which includes everything that you see. But additionally, there is an accessory that I would definitely ask you to also think about. It's the stand for the bouncer. Because the moment that you start training them on how to sit upright, you take them out after a couple more minutes. But hey, where to place them, maybe to get something done. If you have the stand for this one, the feet for this one, you can also place it as a rocker on the floor. And then you have additionally the support of this nice bouncer on the floor, but you still have the possibility to train them minute-wise, I would say, on the chair. After a while, they will get used to it. Yeah, and then you can take out the table, for example, and let me show you. Yes, there's no screws needed. There's only this attachment. You bend it inside or outside to attach it or detach it. And then look, these edges are also shaped in a way that even if they drip something, it will not directly go to the floor or even onto the child. No, it will be still secured. On the other hand, I like that they have a surrounding also from left to right. So the momentum that you put them into this high chair and train them on how to sit upright and maybe enjoy their food is also secured via those left and right protection and going a little bit more up so nothing is dripping down. And the fact that we are not using any screws, I mean, I can already tell you, this kind of material, I never put it mine into any dishwasher because it's so easy to clean already. But if you need to, hey guys, there's no screws. You can actually put it also into the dishwasher and clean it completely. But as mentioned, like look at the material. It's so easy to clean, so you might also not need it as me. On the other hand, the moment you put this away or detach it, this is then when the little ones are in front of the dinner table and actually eat there. What I really love is that this, I will show it on the other one. Let's mention it. To attach the baby set, the seat panel has to be in the right position. You don't need to find it. Yeah, the rung in there doesn't go all the way through, so that you only put the plate in until it stops, and that is always the perfect arrangement to click in the baby set. If you see that they are sitting upright in a comfortable way, that they are not trying to get out of the seat anymore and know how to sit on a chair, you actually can take off the baby set, which is only that one button down below here. Let's do it once. Yeah, so also there, no screws needed. And then it can grow with them. As mentioned, up to 99 years. There is so far, I would say, no limitation. And that makes it really practical. This is one chair that you can actually use for such a long lifetime for the little ones. Most of my friends, and even me and the family, we have the high chair right now in the children's room because they use it for homework or for painting. So there are so many possibilities. As they are growing out, like you could also use it as an adult in the setup that you see over here. You just use the panel or one panel, the biggest one, because then we have a deeper seating, we have it more comfortable. You don't need a leg rest as an adult due to the size. You stand on the floor and then you have this 90-degree angle as well. That makes it perfect. But let's have a closer look at the details, which makes it so ergonomic and user-friendly for you and your little ones sitting in there. I already said it. The first rung in here doesn't go all the way through. So that makes it so easy for the plate, the seat plate, to put it in and arrange it due to the perfect size that you actually can attach the baby set. Yeah? So you don't have to find the right positioning to attach it. No, you just put it into the first row and then it actually stops until a certain stage and then you can click in the baby set. But not only that, ergonomic is done via the first 4 rungs. So where the child or the adult being will sit on. They are a little bit inclined. And with this incline, you slide a little bit down with your butt and with a nice backrest. The backrest most likely needs to support down here. You go into an ergonomic upright seating position. And this is what we can create with the first 4 rungs being a little bit inclined and this nice support of the back. If you would have a backrest all the way through, and guys, now I'm telling you, for those ones who are sitting in an office or in a comfortable chair right now, what do? The longer the backrest is, the more we lie in there and we are not sitting in an ergonomic position. But we know what we do. And for our little ones, as they are growing, and let me tell you again, the development of their spine from rounded back to an S shape takes 1 year. So that means even though they have been this S shape, they still grow. It is even more important to sit in an upright, in an ergonomic position. So with this incline, perfect. With this back support of our nice backrest, which is really nice from a touch and feel and also when you sit in there. And one thing that you have to do, parents, is put the leg rest into the perfect position. What is the perfect position? It's no rocket science. It's a 90-degree angle for the leg. So if the little ones sit in there, you only need to create this 90-degree angle, and then you create this perfect ergonomic seat position for them. And it's also not tough to do if you need to rearrange something. I mean, they are growing, so you might need to put the leg rest until a certain time into a different stage. It's only those 3 screws. And no, you don't need to completely unscrew it. You just loosen it a little bit, all those 3, depending on what side you prefer. You can also use the other side. And the moment you have loosened them a little bit, you just change the plate. It's so easy. That's all you need to do. Then you screw it in again, you make sure everything is back in position, and then you're ready to go. And let me tell you, like, I'm an adult, yes, it's not arranged due to my size, but I wanted to sit in there for the first time when I saw the product, and that was for me the eye-opening part. Like, look at me right now. Even though it's not arranged in the perfect position, I sit really in an upright ergonomic way. Why? We support the lower part of the back. With this incline, I'm forced to sit in an upright position. That makes it so ergonomic and perfect. Yeah? And that is what you should consider and what is really important for me. This chair is there to support your child the best way possible while growing and in an ergonomic way. On the other hand, as mentioned, we would not be CYBEX if we would not add something on also for the parents, which is the folding. And therefore, no, you don't need to screw anything. You don't need to search long for any kind of buttons and press here and here. No, everything is happening inside here. You see those 2 buttons, I'll press them shortly, and look. Right away, I fold it into that slim measurements. And as mentioned, there are so many different possibilities that you could now use. Even though it's cleaning, maybe you really need to store it, you just lift it up and then you put it somewhere else. It's only 6.4 kilogram in total overweight. And if you need to have it ready again, I can do it with one hand. You just place it there, tip it towards the front, boom, and you're ready to go. That's all you need to do. I love this chair so much, really, and you have to sit in there. The ergonomics out of a beechwood made high chair is fantastic. The fact of the incline to create an ergonomic seating position with this backrest is awesome. Also, you can play around between those 2 plates. I mean, as the little ones are growing, you might need a deeper seating position. So this one can become a leg rest and this one becomes the seat. Perfect. Yeah, so you have a deeper seating position, and that gives you so much more opportunities. One thing regarding the accessories, and which is also linked to ergonomic and safety. The accessories that we have is cushions for the seat itself and as well a harness system. Let me tell you, if you have the baby set attached, it is still an accessory, it's not included in the box. What does it mean? If you have arranged everything in the perfect position, with the shape of the baby set, you're normally not able, or the child is normally not able to stand up by their own. Yeah? And I think it's really important, if we can avoid the harness, let's avoid it, because it gives the child way more opportunities to go from left to right. What is the right arrangement? I mean, for the baby set, the seat panel can only be in the most highest position. The leg rest should be a 90-degree angle, because ergonomics, first of all, and on the other hand, with this 90-degree angle and the shape of the baby set, they are normally not able to stand up. A lot of chairs out there actually are putting the leg rest on a lower position. And that actually brings the parent or the child to the fact that the leg is already extended and they can stand up. Because look, now it's extended, nothing is avoiding me, I can actually stand up. So arrange it in the right position, 90-degree angle. If they are still able to stand up, hey guys, we have the accessory ready. We can use the harness system as well as the cushions if needed. Let's have a closer look at the colors. We have this natural wood over here. We have the black, we have the blue, we have the white. So I think there's for every taste, for every furniture that you already have in your dining room, something that perfectly fits in there as well. So if you want to have a closer look, go to our website. You can see all the different accessories. You can see all the different colors. Let me summarize it. Click and fold. So easy to store. Nice to carry to bring it from A to B. Really ergonomic seating position. You will fall in love just as I or we do over here. If you want to see more, just stay tuned. We will have a lot more lives. We will show you new products. We will show you existing products. Thank you very much for joining. See you next time.